So I was told Hazel Park Police Department has been lenient with me. Looks like we got to be officer dumbass and fat ass. My two favorite public enemies. Sorry about that. So I really wasn't expecting to see this fag today, but the one there on the left with the baseball hat on. Wasn't really expecting to see him today, but I might have to go back home and grab some documentation, some facts. Because I wish my camera would have been going earlier too. I did catch this bastard doing about 60 and 35. And we got Officer Douchebag here in the white car. Thinks he's cool driving a Charger.
Why did you tell me to slow down when I was going on Woodward Heights?
Because you were doing about 60.
You know what I was doing?
I could tell what you were doing.
You know where I was going?
I don't care where you were going. Your lights weren't on, so it wasn't an emergency.
How do you know?
Your lights weren't on.
What if it was your family member that needed help?
If you're in an emergency.
If it was your family member that needed help?
If you are in an emergency.
Do you want the police officer to be there as quickly as possible?
I would like to see the police officer to do
question.
I would like you to do your job properly. If you're in an emergency, you turn your damn lights on.
You're wearing the same clothes you were wearing 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I haven't in 2 fucking weeks I have not washed my clothes. You're about a moron.
You have no idea what you even talk about.
You're a moron.
You tell that officer to slow down and you have no idea what they're even doing.
Well, you don't need to be speeding.
You don't have any
That
idea.
fucking badge does not give you rights. Don't speed.
It was a 911 call.
Where were your lights? Where were your
I
lights?
don't need my lights.
Yes, you do.
You obviously don't know the law.
If it's an emergency, you need your lights.
Why would you say something so dumb?
Because it's true.
Why didn't
So you have the right, wait a minute, you have the right to speed, but I don't?
I was going to an emergency call.
Your lights were not on, you were probably going to get some donuts.
I'm going to get you some toothpaste.
Yeah. Get out of here.
You were about as dumb as that rock that you
Hey, you don't have the right to stop and talk to me. Keep
You're
moving.
about as dumb
Keep
as
moving. Keep moving.
You're a dumb
Keep moving.
You are
Keep moving. Keep moving.
If you had any sense,
Keep moving.
you'd be dangerous.
You know what the problem with Missouri Ferguson is? Cops like you shooting unarmed black kids. You people shoot unarmed kids. And you don't expect us to have a problem with that?
What did you say?
Cops like you are the problem with Ferguson, Missouri.
Is that right?
Yeah, shooting unarmed kids.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a really, really intelligent thing to say.
Yeah.
How many minutes did you think about that before you said it? Did you even put any thought into that?
I don't have to put thought into what I say.
Obviously, you never do.
That's the great part about being an American citizen. I don't have to. No, get out of
Your
here.
lips are getting all dry. You're
Get out of
nervous.
here.
Look at how nervous you're getting.
Get out of here.
Look how flustered.
Get out of here.
You are
Keep
flustered.
moving.
I have
Keep
flustered.
moving. What? You don't like when people talk to you the way you talk to people, huh? Keep moving. Get out of here.
Dude, you don't do anything.
You're parked on the wrong side of the road. You're standing on the wrong side of the road in your vehicle.
Go report to my supervisor.
I need to see your license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Go to my supervisor.
License, registration, and proof of insurance. You are illegally parked.
You are. Look how flustered you are. You are so nervous.
License, registration, and proof of
You're
insurance.
starting to sweat.
License, registration,
sweat.
and
Little...
you know it's like 80 degrees out here, right?
Yeah, but you're getting nervous. I'm not sweating.
You're sitting in a car, you idiot. You got barely any sun touching you.
Look at
license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Of your mouth.
License, registration, and proof of insurance.
All that white stuff, all that nervous cotton mouth.
License, registration, and proof of insurance now.
Look how flustered you are.
Now.
Look how flustered.
Now.
Why don't you take it from me?
What, like you do? Like you guys do?
Why don't you get
like you fucks do?
Go ahead.
Yeah, license, registration,
You're not on the
proof
sidewalk,
of insurance.
my man. You better get on the sidewalk.
This is public property.
You better get
Who owns this? Who owns this?
You didn't get it all. You still got some white stuff in your
Who owns all this? Who owns all this? I think
stuff.
the city owns this, which is public property.
Right here, go like this. Go like this. Yeah, see, you gotta light a cigarette. Look how nervous you're getting. Go like this.
Which is public property, buddy.
Like
so
this.
you
It's
can't do anything about where I'm staying. You can't do a damn thing about it. I'm on public
all that
property.
Stuff in the corner of your mouth. It's kind of gross looking. Wipe your mouth, man. Have some dignity. Come on, you're looking all flustered and nervous.
License, registration, and proof of insurance.
My supervisor has all that information for you.
What's your name and badge number so I can make a formal complaint?
You got my video. There's my badge number.
I want your name and badge number now.
Go ahead.
Name and badge number now.
Go ahead. My badge number is right in front of you. Can't you see it? I have a name tag.
License, registration, and proof of insurance.
What planet are you from? Are you from Earth? Or are you from somewhere out in the universe somewhere?
License, registration, and proof of insurance.
My supervisor has all the information you need. Go in there and talk to him.
Well, then I don't want to ever see you ask somebody for license, proof of insurance ever again. If you will not,
are you a mental?
If you are refusing to identify, you refuse to identify yourself. Am I the mental one?
My badge number's right here.
Why can't you say it?
Put it on your video camera.
Why can't you say it?
I don't. It's
are you
right
scared?
In front of your face.
Are you scared to say your name?
Are you?
Have you done something wrong?
Are you afraid to wipe the stuff out of your mouth?
Have you broke a law?
No.
Have you done? Do you got? No. Are you about to commit a crime?
You can't even talk. How flustered you are. Look how nervous you are. You're stuttering.
I have suspicion to believe you are about to commit a crime.
You're shaking. Look at your arms are shaking.
And I smell marijuana coming from your vehicle, officer.
Really?
Yep. I need your proof, your license, your registration, and proof of insurance.
He said he smells marijuana coming from my car.
You are parked on the wrong side of the road. I need your license,
registration, and proof of insurance.
Would you not ask me for mine if I was parked there? Yes, you would. So don't tell me you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
What?
I wouldn't bother myself.
Yeah. Well, until your officer quits breaking the law, we're not done. You can get your sergeant out here. You can get your supervisor, please.
You got problems, buddy.
Get your supervisor, please.
You got serious problems.
I'm requesting your supervisor. I'm requesting your supervisor right now.
Station.
I am requesting your supervisor. No, I will not follow you. I want your supervisor. I will not follow you. What's your name and badge number? Name and badge number. Why are you scared to identify yourself? Have you committed some crime? Are you engaged in acts of extortion? Supervisor! So we're gonna walk over here to the door here. We're gonna stand right in front of it. It's all public property. The city and state own this shit, not the police department. That's why this is City Hall. They didn't like that too much. Excuse me! Now I'm being ignored. So I guess if there was an emergency and you didn't have a phone and someone had to run to the police department to get help, I guess you're kind of screwed because there's nobody here. They don't like the fact that the camera was brought in on them. Hello? Public officials! You're not police officers, you're public officials. I need to speak with a supervisor. I need to speak with a supervisor.
I'm sorry?
I need to speak with a supervisor, a sergeant, the chief, anything.
You behind the glass.
Well, I've been standing here for 2 minutes now, being ignored.
I don't want to talk to you, so go away.
Well, I'm going to keep yelling and screaming in here.
Then you come here and go to jail then.
Why would I go to jail?
If you cause a disturbance out there, you go to jail.
Why would for freedom of speech?
For disorderly conduct.
For exercising my right to express myself? You can't even come to a window. What are you trying to hide? You need to teach your officers about the law. I know you can hear me. Do your jobs. I'm not leaving until I speak to the supervisor. I see them stripes that make you think you're cool. Why am I being ignored? I have a formal complaint to file about an officer.
You need a complaint form?
I want to speak to the supervisor about this situation.
Or you need to make a complaint?
I need the officer's name. He refused to identify himself. Yes, he did. Right outside your station, too. Illegally parked on the wrong side of the road. Because he didn't like the fact that there was a video camera pointed at him. Guess what? I have the right to free press, the right to express my opinion. I have the right to speak with the supervisor. It doesn't matter if you don't like me or don't agree with what I do. You have an obligation. Am I going to get a complaint form in the officer's name? I need the officer's name too.
There you go.
I need the officer's name. He refused to identify himself.
I know who it is. You don't need to worry about it.
Well, I need the officer's name. I'm an American citizen. I have the right to know that information. I can still see you.
It's great.
I need that officer's name.
Well, fill that out. I know his name.
I need his name for my personal record.
Well, what's your name?
You don't need to know that.
I do for the complaint.
I don't need to tell you my name.
Okay, because the complaint's invalid.
No, the complaint is not invalid. So are you guys refusing to not follow your own policy? You guys refusing to disobey your oath to protect the Constitution?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I am refusing to disobey that.
Yeah? Then how can you call yourself a law enforcement officer? You are a hired mercenary.
You know, you used to be annoying, now it's just comical.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You have no jurisdiction in this state.
Okay.
You have no authority here.
We'll see about that.
You have no authority here. Your laws are not recognized under the Constitution of the United States of America.